All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Tabaroo Island. I'm Chris Morrow with Surfer Magazine. Joined today by the legendary Mark Akalupo. He's been kind enough to join us from our neighboring island of Namotu. And I'm not even sure what day it is, Mark. You kind of lose sight of time here on Tabby, but I know we've had 3 epic days of competition and really just 1 day left. And we're going to go through the remaining names in this contest with Mr. Akalupo and get some of his picks. So what do you say, Ak? You ready to get into it?
I'm so ready. Yeah, we've had amazing 3 days. The swallow has pumped. Dropped off today. I went and played golf. But I'm ready to look at these matchups, and I think they're pretty exciting.
You know, before we do, let's talk about your heat yesterday against Kelly Slater. I mean, this is the only event you surfed so far this year. You sure picked the right one as far as conditions, huh?
Oh, it's my favourite. It's my favourite spot to come to, Fiji. But I won 1 heat. I beat Coyote at Cloudbreak. It was like 8 feet the day before I surfed against Kelly. But the heat with the Kelly and I it was a tough heat for waves. I had the inside, and then Kelly was like, didn't want to bar of it. He took the inside. I was like, you can have it. I sat down wide. He took off on the first wave. I wouldn't have taken off on that wave. It was like about a 3-footer, but he ripped it so hard.
Yeah.
And got a 7. And I was like, ouch. But it went flat for 15 minutes, and
right.
And then I took scraps. I was desperate. I took
right.
like a desperate wave, and I turned into a score though. I think I got a 6.1.
You did on that barrel.
Yeah,
it was a nice barrel.
I got pretty barrels, and
you were pretty happy about it too.
I claimed it. Sorry about that, but the only reason I claimed it is because I was back in the heat.
You were.
I mean, I was like, I'm back in the heat.
Yeah, things were in doubt till the last minute.
And Kelly made a couple of priority mistakes, and I felt like I could have won that heat, and right at the end, a set came through. I picked the first wave. It was the best wave I saw the whole heat.
Yeah.
And so I had to go, and the next wave was better.
Yeah.
5 seconds to go, excuse me, and Kelly was on it.
Yeah.
Normal. It's nothing abnormal.
Yeah.
And, but that's the way it went.
Yeah.
I had fun. It was a good heat.
It was a great one. The fan response, let me tell you, online was just, they were fanatic, going crazy. Everybody was
They were.
So
Phil, thank you, guys.
great. So now let's get down into the nitty gritty here. Our matchups, there's some solid ones in our 4th round, starting off with Bede Durbridge versus Luke Steady.
Well, that's a great heat, Chris. Yeah, I mean, like, Bede is like, he's just got the formula. I'm staying with Bede in the Motu.
Right.
He's so cruisy, such a good surfer. Gee whiz, he just doesn't miss a beat.
He's been a giant killer for the last year and a half.
But Luke Stedman too, since Chopu and Pipeline, he's surfing the barrel really well. It hasn't been big lately, and I'm sure he could charge when it's big.
Right. Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. If it's 6 to 8 foot cloud break, what's your call? Bede or Steady?
I'm staying with Bede. But I'd love to say Bede, but I think Luke has put more time in, so I'd have to hedge.
That's a hedge.
Yeah.
That's a big hedge.
Yeah.
All right, we're sticking you with Bede Durbridge as your call.
Yeah, not Bede.
Okay, here we go. Next up, heat number 2 in the 4th round, Timmy Reyes versus Taj Burrow, 2 fiery regular footers.
Yeah, again, we've got 2 natural footers against each other, both really, really good surfers. They turn really well. Timmy Reyes actually has got an amazing backhand tube style. He beat me at Chopu last year. He's just, he gets it off Bruce and Andy. He really loves to park it. Taj is no slouch.
Taj got a 10 in the, just a couple days ago.
I think that's a really even matchup, so I couldn't pick it either way. No, but I'll take Taj.
Okay, he's taking Taj. Got to put the pressure on. Now this matchup I love. This is heat number 3, round 4, Bobby Martinez versus Ace Buchan.
How cool, we've got like 2 natural footers.
Yeah.
2 natural footers against each other, and then we've got 2 goofies. Bobby, gee whiz, he's so hard to beat. Ace has been on a roll.
On fire out
on
here.
On a roll, so
both these guys are on the game.
On their game, so if the waves come to the party, that's the 3rd heat of the day, and it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great heat.
So, your pick. I'm putting you on. Pressure's on.
So for Bobby and Ace,
yeah.
who do you think I'm going to pick?
I think you got to stay with your country boy. You know, you got to pick Ace. I'll pick Bobby. How's that?
No, well, I do. Yeah, I do. I mean,
Okay.
We've got that friendly rivalry between Namotu and
you got to stick with Namotu.
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
I'm going Ace.
All right, now this is probably the marquee matchup of the day. We have two-time Tavarua champion Damian Hobgood versus 8-time world champ, and of course he's a defending champion out here as well, Kelly Slater. Damian versus Kelly.
Yeah, well, that's the matchup of the round for sure. You know, Damien is so good out there. No, everyone knows how good Kelly is.
Right.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that Kelly's drawn a hard heat.
Right.
Not saying that I wasn't a hard heat last round. No, but Kelly was kind of freaking in my heat. I mean, he's really thinking about the title. He made a couple of mistakes in my heat, and I saw he was